Look at this. Another new laptop. This one's not for me. I'm actually setting this up for my mother. She decided she wanted it. So, here it is. It's a little Asus VivoBook Flip. I really don't know a whole lot about it because I did not pay... Well, actually I did, but I forget what all the specs are on this. I think, if I remember right, it's an Intel Pentium CPU at 1.1 gigahertz, something like that, like Silver Edition or something. 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage, and of course it's running everybody's favorite operating system, Windows 10. Let's see, does it actually say on it? It's got Asus Accidental Damage Protection. If you would like to pause the video and read that, you can do so. Alright, here we go. Oh, yeah, something I was going to point out in the video, but completely glossed over, even though I think it's fairly important that I touch on it now. Because I'm getting really tired of people coming to my videos and posting comments complaining about the way that I pronounce certain brand names, like, oh, I don't know, Asus? People, the company's name is Pegasus. Okay? Don't make me link you to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, because you will not like it if I have to link you to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, and I will get very irritated very fast. Frankly, if you don't like the way that I'm pronouncing a word, you can download the video, record yourself saying the word, and wherever I say the word, you can edit yourself in. That way everybody's happy. I'm not going to pronounce the word 85,000 different times for the 85,000 different dialects on this planet. So get off my lawn. Here's the model, J401M. Again, if you would like to pause the video to read that, yep. Intel N5000, which I believe is a... I believe that's a Pentium. I don't think that's a Celeron. I know it looks like a Celeron model, but I think that is a Pentium. 64 gig eMMC storage, which I don't know how I feel about that, but that's the way it is. LPDDR4 4 gigs. I do not have any DDR4 on hand, so that's new to me. Well, actually, it's not quite new. My new machine over there, my big rig, has DDR4. I thought that wasn't open, but it looks like it is. I know my mother did open it because she got Office as well, because that was a requirement. Okay, so should be able, considering it's opened, to somehow just lift it up just like that. There we go. Office 365. Apparently it comes with Office, actually, so I might not apply that just yet. That might come in handy for later on. No value until purchased. I don't know if this is actually going to be good in a year's time. I guess we'll find out. Maybe. I don't know. But, nevertheless, here's the system unit itself. Very small and lightweight. Supposedly it's sort of like my machine, in that it's sort of a convertible laptop, but also sort of not. In search of incredible, it says. Is it now? Is that actually open? No, it's just there. Okay, so let's pull this out, which reveals to us the warranty card, which is actually a booklet, and the user guide, which is actually thinner than the warranty card, such as the case may be. Alright, is there anything actually in here? No. So the power supply is in this little pouch right here. So let's see, what kind of power supply did they give you with this? Wow. That is a laptop power supply. Okay. Kind of surprising that such a thing would actually be able to deliver enough power to power a laptop, but I'm not gonna doubt them. So, I didn't design it, and they didn't ask me when they were designing it, so there you go. Quite the unboxing, huh? Alright, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and bring it out of the protective pouch. At least it's not all glass. I think I'd be kind of annoyed if it was all glass, but here's what you get. Ooh, all nice and shiny. It's already got a fingerprint on it. From me. Wow, aren't I nice? Alright. Pull that off. Yes, it does say Intel Pentium on it. Pentium Silver. It's got all the stickers and whatnot on it. I'm going to go ahead and remove, if I can. Let's see, how's this removed? This little sticker on the bezel. I don't want to scratch it. Are these actually stickers? Okay, I don't know how to get those off. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ignore that for a minute. And I'm going to unwrap the lovely power supply. Somehow or another. And we'll get it powered up. My mother is telling me not to rush on this, but I have other things to do today, so I'd like to get it done sooner rather than later. Look at that. Nice and shiny, I tell you what. What's the output specs on this? 1.75 amps at 19 volts. Okay. Might be good to know later on. Alright, so. Come on. I always hate it when they tangle up like that. Oh, and it's shiny! You can see me in the reflection. Wow. I'm sure that just broke everybody's display. Okay. So, let's go ahead, plug her in for the first time. Give this thing some juice. I gotta figure out how to remove those stickers, because that will drive me nuts. Where's the power? It's right here. I think. Is that where the power goes? Well, I hope so. Because it just kind of went in there. Okay, where's the power switch? Getting kind of ahead of myself. Oh, it just powered itself on. I should be able to remove these dumb stickers. So, first boot. There's a lot of glare. Let me close the window. Hopefully. Should lower the glare at least a little bit. Just a moment. Alright. This is not my first go-around with this, but it's been a while since I've set up a new Windows 10 machine. Alright, continue in selected language. It's got one of these annoying click pads. So let's see if the touchscreen works. Yes, it does. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Okay.
Hi there. I'm Cortana, and I'm here to help.
I'm not here to listen to
A little
you.
sign in here, a touch of Wi-Fi there, and we'll have your PC ready for all you plan to do. Use your voice or the keyboard along the way, and if you'd like me to stay quiet, just select the little microphone icon towards...
Shut up. Oh, wow. Holy crap. This thing sucks. Windows 10 does. Okay, let's start with the region. Is this correct? No. Like I said, this is a click pad. I'm not the biggest fan of click pads, but I'll live. It's not for me anyway. So, alright. Canada. Yes. Keyboard layout. US. Yes. I don't think it's got multilingual. Well, it kind of does, but I'm going to just use the US layout. Want to add a second keyboard layout? No, because that's just going to screw it up. I already know how that works. Okay, let's connect to a network. We'll let that happen, and then I'll come back. Okay, that seemed to work. I can already tell you I'm not the biggest fan of the keyboard, or, again, the click pad. We have some important setup to do. Do you now? License agreement, which I assure you I read very carefully. Sign in to Microsoft. How about I don't? Do not care. No. Although I probably actually should have. Yeah, they really try to guilt you into using an online account. I'm probably going to have to set that up later anyway, but for now I'm going to put all this detail in and we'll deal with it afterwards. Ah, here we go. Privacy settings. Nope. 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 No. 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 Alright. Oh, ad IDs? No. Alright. And I'll be using my Shut Up 10 program to get rid of all that stupid. Ah. Cortana. What a mess. When it looks like it isn't actually working the way that it's supposed to. I'll come back when this is finished. Okay, here we are. All up and running. So we go to... Alright. For security and performance, this mode of Windows only runs verified apps from the store. I am going to have to do something about that. Let's see how we can do this. I'm not really sure. That seems kind of odd to me. Like I said, it's been a while since I've set up a Windows 10 machine. I usually don't bother with this mess. Huh. It's asking me again. Of course, the store is a useless piece of junk. Let's see. I'm gonna figure this out. Okay, this is kind of stupid. I don't know why it restricts that. Must be one of those things. Okay, so where is the feature that I want? Is it actually where it needs to be? Manage optional features? No. Manage app execution aliases? No. So the setting is not even where it's supposed to be. Good job, Microsoft, for screwing everything up as usual. Oh, let's see if I can actually find it. I'm gonna have to do more digging, I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. Seems Microsoft didn't learn from the antitrust lawsuit they had against them. I see it coming right back to slap them in the face. It should. This kind of thing should be illegal. It's my computer, I'll do what I want, damn it. I found it. Here's your issue right here. Windows 10 S mode. Another one of Microsoft's useless frivolities that they think is in the name of the consumer, but is in reality not even remotely close. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take it out of that. Supposedly it's a one-time thing, and do you know how little I care about that? I do not care at all. Let's see if I can do it. Doesn't seem to be working properly. What a frickin' joke. I swear. This is so stupid. You know what? Apparently it didn't activate. And it couldn't activate. My ass, you couldn't activate. On this version, oh my god, really? Look at this crap. What a mess. So you gotta run all the updates, and then you gotta do all this. No, this is stupid. I really hope Microsoft goes out of business for some of the absolutely, and I'm sorry I'm going to use a non-politically correct term here, the absolutely retarded decisions they've made with Windows 10. This is junk. I'm sorry. Anybody that likes this is completely and utterly off the mark. I'm sure I'm going to get caned in the comments for daring to say something about it on video, but seriously, this is dumb. All of this just to install the Mozilla Firefox web browser. I swear. Okay, now that it's updated everything else because it's decided that everything else is so much more important than what I'm doing and my battery on my camera is about to die and my tape's about to run out, that's excellent. So, go to learn more. Switch out of S mode. Get for free. Alright. Probably wants me to sign in. Yeah, it does. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to figure this out, and I'm going to get the battery charging on this camcorder, and maybe even change the tape. Seriously. All that for what basically amounted to about 15 seconds worth of anything. Wow. What a mess. Okay, so now that that is done, and we're running Windows 10 Home, it's not in S mode anymore, I can go and install Firefox. Like, really? All that just to install Firefox. What a mess. Oh, I'm not even sure how I feel about this Firefox installer, to be honest with you. Overall, though, other than that software disaster, not Windows 10, but the computer itself actually doesn't seem to be too bad. It's nice and snappy. Everything seems to be working. The downloads for the Windows stuff out of the store was kind of a little on the slow side, but again, I think that's got more to do with Microsoft's ass-hattery than it does to do with the computer itself. So, anyway, the battery's also almost charged, which is fairly nice. And look at this, Firefox is now installed. Yay! So it took about a minute to do that, while it took almost half an hour to get everything else going. Fun, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so that's on. I need to get Thunderbird on here, and then I need to get Microsoft Office set up properly. Like I said earlier, I smell an antitrust lawsuit in Microsoft's near future. They didn't learn anything from the Windows 98 disaster, it looks like. Okay, so, after all that long, arduous everything, it's set up. Everything seems to be working. And, I've done the rest of the setup, including Microsoft Office and all that. So, that's pretty much it for the video, as I come very close to running out of tape space. Alright, thank you for watching. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. And this is CP666 signing off, and I hope to see you next time. Till then.